Okay guys, want to show you another top I've been working on, and this whole thing is really evolving as new technology and new things come to the forefront to help with what I'm doing and make it better for you guys when you put it on and take it off. Now, this is my old top. This thing's 2 years old, but the reason I have it here is to keep the new top from getting dirty. I have it draped over the hood just to keep the new top from getting dirty. Now, this is the Saddle Pinpoint automotive material, and I want to show you up close some changes in how the top is being built. First, let's take a look at my old top. You can see the bead. It's a hollow tube. All the military is like that, and it is actually sewn in to the material, and that's what goes through your channel. And that's something else we're going to talk about, is your channel and how important it is for that to be free of burrs and debris and everything. The tolerances are just right so that your new top slides in there. And I'm going to give you something to make that easier to determine if it needs work or not. But let's go back to the new top here, and I showed you the original, how that's done, even from OEM. That's how they do it. They sew it in. But this new one, this is more of a carbon fiber look. It's extremely durable. It's tear resistant. And even if it does get a tear in it, it's glued in all the way around, and it's solid. It won't collapse, because sometimes that tube will collapse as you're pulling it through, and then it gets hung up and won't let it go all the way through. This one being solid, once you start it, it slides all the way through so easy, and you're going to see that in a second. And taking it off the same way, it slides right off. So let's get to it. And again, I think some of you may have seen the netting that I'm using underneath is kennel grade screening. This stuff is indestructible. Kennels use it to keep dogs from getting through areas they don't want. Dogs' claws. I mean, I bet some of you guys, like Nate, you got a dog. It's going to get through this somehow, but keep your dog out of your truck. Anyway, let's continue on with the installation on this new top. Now, I'm sorry for the traffic. I'm going to speak up here a little bit. A lot of you guys have already put tops on your Humvees and taken them off. But the easiest way for me is I find if I lay it upside down, I can start it here, get it part way, get in the vehicle, and pull it the rest of the way over. And sometimes it almost takes two people because it likes to get hung up on either side. Pull the mirror out of the way and grab your top, start it in the channel, all right, get in the vehicle, look at one hand sliding back and forth. Pull it through till your grommet lines up with your twist connector. That's right where it needs to be. And then just throw it up over. Get back out of the truck and finish throwing the top towards the back, around the C-pillar, pulling it tight. I'll speed this up. So it's not so boring. Okay, a ladder comes in handy in the bed. You want to get up in the bed and pull it tight. All right, now here's where mine differs a little bit from the other tops that I've seen. Back here on this C-pillar, I've put 4 Velcro straps. These are a little bit difficult to get to, but believe me, it's well worth it. Pull them, and it just pulls that tight all the way back. Tight as a drum. And I've got 4 of them on here. They like to stick to themselves for sure. And then and the fourth one. And these are sewn into a webbing. All the crossovers and Velcro is sewn into a webbing to make sure that it stays secure. And then just put your grommets on. Twist them. Back's done. Now, on the sides, got to give it a little bit of a tug. Get inside's the easiest way. That way you can look up. I like to do the center in each corner of the truck. But you can see along this front edge, a nice crisp line. Give it a little tug. Another tug, put it on. This one last, okay. Oops. Twist it. So there you go. Got your new top on. Let's take a little closer look. Okay, let's take a little closer look at the top. And like I said before, I was doing the grommets, twist connectors. These are stainless steel. I do have black anodized. They're a lot more money, so there is an upcharge on those. Okay, inside you could see when it was upside down on the hood, all the Velcro, and I talked about it a little bit ago, all these straps sewn into a sewn into a 2-inch web into the roof, which traps, you know, it also sews on your screening. You've got them coming across a B-pillar. And when you're doing this, you're going to grab it, pull it back, the next one, pull it back, the next one, pull it back, and gradually tighten up that top. Although, look, it's pretty damn tight now. I don't see much sagging going on, and that's where the problem comes in. You have sagging, you have pooling. If you have pooling of water, you're eventually going to have water in your truck. So, let's get up on top here so you can see. Now, there's still a few wrinkles in it. This is due to the fact that the B-pillar, C-pillar, and crossover tubes, they're a different curvature. And that curvature deforms the top. It's going to happen. It's on every single top I've ever seen. So there's nothing we can really do about that. When the Velcro inside is strapped down, that does help, like up front there where I'm pointing. When I connect that Velcro, that's going to take that away. It's going to take it away over here and a lot of this as well. So it will get a little tighter. But for the most part, the water's going to run off. You're not going to get any water in. And the stitching is done at the high point. The water, by default, is going to go to the lowest part, not the highest part. Any water coming through here, I have these sealed, and any water coming through would be from wicking from the thread. But I do my best to keep that to a very, very minimum. Down the road, you may have maintenance. There may be times when you'll have to go back over this with sealer. By all means, give me a call. I'll tell you exactly how to do it. Okay? Okay, earlier I was talking about the bead, the solid bead that's sewn into this, double stitched into the front so that it goes through your channel, slides through real nice. And again, here it is. This is what I'm talking about. It's solid. This is a piece you're going to get. And you're going to take this before you even install your top. And you're going to run this through that channel all the way from here over the other side. What's happened is some guys, it gets hung up, so they take a screwdriver and they put it in there to bend it, and that aluminum turns into little razor blades, and that will just cut your top. And to try to get that so that we don't have that happen and you're not calling me because your top is torn, I give you this, And if you see those areas, you can file them down a little bit or clean it up. That may not be the case with yours, but I've seen some where it was so bad they really needed to order a whole new channel. It just is not going to go through. So, and if it's too wide, you can take some pliers and close it up a little bit. So it might take a little time to start from here and go all the way over, but believe me, it's worth taking the time and make sure that your top goes on smooth. Okay? So, something you're interested in? Give me a shout. Thanks for watching.